Pretties, it's Angela here, and today's video is going to be day 2 of the 100-day project challenge, the random color picker challenge that Brittany from Turquoise Street started, and it is a lot of fun. I'm going to try to do every day. It may not be on the day that it's supposed to be as far as the video being posted, but I will go ahead and do the 100 days. So this is day 2. I'm playing catch up. And so what I want to do is, before the video starts, I'll put in a little picture of the 3 colors that are for each video. So today's colors were turquoise, like a turquoise blue, a bright royal blue, and a red. And so I decided to do kind of an asymmetrical bracelet. At least that's my plans. I'm going to see how it works up. And so that's what I'm going to do. And so I picked these really pretty cross beads, the highlight turquoise colored cross beads. I'm going to be using some of these check glass kind of moon beads, half moon beads, crescent beads. And then I'm going to be using these bright red crystals glass beads from Michaels. I had bought those a while back in my 70% off haul. It was the ones that were the 4 strands. This one, I'm holding that one because I cut that one open. But it was the ones that were the 4 strands. So I'm going to be using those, and I'm going to frame those red beads with the crescents. Like I said, this is my plan. And then I have some of these spacer beads that almost look like a little fun sun pattern on them. And some spacey bumpy spacer beads. Bumpy spacer beads. So this is kind of how I have it laid out. We'll see how it goes. And I do have some crimp beads. These crimp beads came from BeeBeeCraft, and this is a really, I'll put the link for the product down below in the description box. These are a really good deal. You get 4 different colors, and you get different size crimps. So this is a really good value for this. So I'll put that product number down below. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and string. I'm going to grab one of my little bead buddies so I can put it on the other end of my wire so I don't lose all my beads as I string them on. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and start with a spacer bead. And like I said, I'm just going to follow my pattern and see how it lays out. I'm hoping that these don't, I think once the crystal gets put in between the 2 blues, I think that it'll stay nice, hopefully. Once it's in place, I think that it'll frame that bead really nicely. So let me go ahead and keep doing my pattern. And we'll see how it turns out. Brittany is also the inspiration for me to try this asymmetrical bracelet. I'm usually such a straightforward kind of pattern person, and her work is just so pretty. If you know, I'm sure a lot of y'all have checked her out, but if not, definitely check her out. I'll put her link down below in the description box as well. She's also doing our monthly collaboration challenge with us too. So if you haven't liked her page, definitely follow her, because she made a beautiful project last month for January. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and string on my cross bead. That really, it kind of reminds me of like an Aztec pattern in the sun. Really pretty. And then another cross bead. And I got to see how long this is before I close that off. Once it's strung up, sometimes it's a little bit shorter than you think, or longer than when you have it laid out. Alright, so let me go ahead and grab my tape measure and see where we are with this one. Oh no, I definitely need more. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, see, I was at 8 inches when it was just laid out, but once you start stringing it up, it gets more compact, I guess I should say. Okay, so let me go ahead and put in, I only have 3 more of these moon shapes left, so I'm going to have to maybe add something on this end if this is not long enough. So let me go ahead and put another section of this over here, the blue crescent shapes with that crystal, and let me get a bead cap, spacer bead, and we will see how much length that added. I'm sure it's probably not enough. Alright, let's see. I am at about 7 with my toggle. That may be enough. Let's see. Oh yeah, that should definitely be enough. Now I'm just hoping it's not too much. I don't think so. I think I'd rather it be a little bit big than too tight for sure. Maybe I can take off this space. I don't think that little space bead is going to be that much of a difference, but the crimp will add a little silver on the end of each one of these. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get my crimp beads. And I love that it's all sorted, and all you have to do is just slide that little opening around till you get to the crimp bead that you want. I am going to use the smallest crimp size that they have in the silver because I'm just doing a flat crimp on the end, and I'm not doing a cover. I have to order some. I'm out of them. Alright, so I just need 2. So I'm going to move this back around to the closed area so that I don't lose all my beads. Definitely wouldn't want to have to sort them myself. That's what makes them nice. Makes it nice about this coming from BeeBeeCraft. They're all sorted for you. Okay, so I am going to put my crimp bead on, and you know what? I'm putting my bead buddy on my little stopper on the other side because I took it off. My beads will go flying. I have lost my work more times than I can even think of. All right, and let's see. Put it back through the crimp bead. Oops. I'm laughing because the other day my crimp bead in one of my videos, I don't know if you've watched it, you know what I'm talking about. I lost my crimp bead in one of my beads and I could never find it. It just got kind of stuck in my bead. Alright, now this is a wider toggle, so I'm not going to put it super tight. I still want that toggle to be able to move back and forth in between that wire. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it right there. And then I'm going to do a flat crimp. And that way it gives my toggle the ability to still move. Just make sure it's really tight. And then I'm going to take this end and I'm going to feed it back through this first bead. And it's still coming out. So I'm going to go ahead and put the spacer down on there too as well. Alright, perfect. Go ahead and slide all my beads down. And then I am going to put my crimp on the other side. Did I lose my crimp? It doesn't surprise me. It wouldn't be a video if something didn't, if I didn't lose something, drop something or whatever. Is this it? That's it. Alright, I'm going to put my crimp bead on. Well, I said I was. It jumped out my hand. Alright. And then I am going to put my other side of my toggle on. And I'm going to trim this wire a little bit because I don't want to pull all that through. Alright. Let me go ahead. Whoop. Go ahead and put my wire back through this crimp. Like I said in my last challenge video, you learn so much by watching other people do videos, and like I said, you learn something new every day. It's definitely true. And I love the inspiration that everybody, shares with us on YouTube. It's really nice to be able to get new ideas and try something that you may not have tried on your own, So yeah, I think this is a really fun challenge and definitely a fun way to get people motivated again to make things. So, thanks Brittany. Alright, I am going to try to get this a little bit closer because not the sharpest tool here. My try to go with my little scissors, but it doesn't always get close enough. Okay, now we go. Now I was trying to tuck it back in that first bead, but it's okay. I wanted to give it a little bit of movement. So let's see how it looks. Whoops. Move that up. Move that out of the way. And I really like that. I think it was a really quick and easy little bracelet. Let me go ahead and put it on. Let's see how it looks. Oh, I love that. And I like the asymmetrical. I like the asymmetrical. I think it's really cool. Like I said, it's not a style that I usually do. But I really like this. It kind of gives you like a two-look-in-one type thing. You have the turquoise on one side and the red and blue, and it kind of meets in the middle. You know what? I'm going to put a dangle on here. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to put a dangle. Now, what kind of dangle do I want towards the front? Do I want color? Let's lay this out and see. I like how it lays on the wrist, too. It was really pretty. All right, so let's see. Let's turn this around. And I think I'm going to hang a dangle from right here. So maybe a red crystal. Or maybe we should do one of these little suns. That might be cute. Trying to get it to, okay. I guess it's the way it's laid on the bead mat. Alright. Let's see what's the best thing to dangle from over here. Let me grab out my jump rings. I'll grab my silver jump rings. And I guess I will get a head pin as well. And I need a head pin to dangle. I'll have to straighten that head pin a little bit. Alright, so I wonder if I should get like a little small crystal and do the this one and a crystal and a spacer, if that would be too long of a dangle. Let's try it. Can't hurt to try, right? Never know unless you try. Alright, so if I put this on and then one of these little red crystals, like it, I think that's enough. I don't think we need much more than that. Let me get my little looper tool. And I don't want to crack my bead, so I'm going to go slow with that. Alright, and close it off. I'm going to make sure that, oh, that loop is perfectly closed. That's great. Okay, and then I'm going to get a little jump ring. Let me open this. They're always so hard to open. Alright, let me grab a jump ring. And where's my tool? There we go. Open that jump ring up. Now, this toggle, like I said, was a thicker toggle, so I'm trying to see, this jump ring may not be big enough. Yeah, I don't think that jump ring's going to be big enough. Okay, so let me go for a bigger jump ring, only because that toggle thing is so thick. Let me try this one. See if this is big enough or too big. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. A little dangle on that. Oh, but I did. I lost my dangle. Don't lose your dangle. Alright. Let's lay that out. I like it. It's just a little something extra at the closure that'll dangle down when you're wearing it. So let me see if I can put this back on. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do it. I think I need it the other way. Let's see. But I want my dangle to hang that way. So, let me try one more time. You know how things are when you're trying to do things on camera, it doesn't usually work. Alright, and I do like that it's just slightly bigger than what I normally wear, just because it makes it easier to get that toggle in. So it's just a little dangle, and I'm really liking that. I like the colors together. I think it's fun. I think it's a pretty bracelet. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you get inspiration from watching the 100-day project. If you have not, if you're on Facebook and you're not in Brittany's group, definitely check out her group so that you can see the colors each day that she posts. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, click on subscribe, and click on notifications so that you can be notified every time I upload a video to YouTube. Until the next video, guys. Bye.